Good morning, adjudicators, honorable opponents, and fellow students. My name is Brigitta Veskanatalie. For years, society around the world has treated tradition as something old-fashioned that can be sacrificed for the sake of modernization. Indigenous communities were pushed to abandon their languages, customs, and communal systems so they could integrate further into mainstream society. But that framing is too simplistic, because when a tradition is not just a habit, but the structure through which people preserve language, memory, land, and community, losing it is not a small price to pay. It is a permanent loss. Today's debate exactly reflects that dilemma. Although the Kairan community and the Rumah Adat system are fictional, they reflect a real-world question faced by many traditional and indigenous communities around the world. Should society always prioritize faster modernization, even when that modernization weakens the foundation that keeps a community alive? Our side says no. We believe that preserving cultural tradition should be prioritized even when it slows down social progress, because some forms of progress are worth less if they come at the cost of identity, stability, and continuity. Before moving on to our arguments, let us first frame this debate so no miscommunication happens. This House does not state that all forms of tradition are automatically good, nor are we rejecting modernization entirely. We are not arguing that communities should remain isolated forever or deny people basic rights. We are saying that when a cultural system has sustained a community's identity and social order for generations, it deserves protection, even if modernization happens more slowly. In this debate, preserving cultural traditions specifically refers to protecting the fictional Rumah Adat system, including collective land ownership, elder-led decision, and mandatory one-year cultural apprenticeship for youth. Meanwhile, delaying social progress refers to delaying reforms such as individual land ownership, unrestricted youth autonomy, gender-neutral inheritance systems, and rapid integration into mainstream urban education and employment. Our first argument is that preserving tradition protects a community's identity, and identity is not replaceable once it is lost. We already see this in real life. UNESCO has repeatedly warned that indigenous languages and traditions are disappearing because younger generations are pressured to assimilate quickly into mainstream society. Countries like Canada and Australia, assimilation-focused policies once removed indigenous children from their communities in the name of modernization and national progress. Decades later, society recognized that these policies severely damage cultural identity and integrational connection. The fictional Rumah Adat system directly addresses this problem through its mandatory cultural apprenticeship. Before entering urban education or employment, Karian youth are required to learn their language, oral history, farming rituals, weaving, and traditional dispute resolution. Although fictional, this mirrors real indigenous preservation programs used worldwide to ensure that younger generations remain connected to their roots. The long-term effect is simple. Without deliberate preservation, culture slowly erodes. With it, modernization can happen without erasing the community that is modernizing. Our second argument is that traditional systems often create stronger social stability than rapid individualistic reform. Our claim is that traditions encourage shared responsibility, while rapid modernization can weaken community bonds. Modernization often promises freedom, but it can also weaken the bonds that hold communities together. When land, inheritance, and decision-making become purely individual, people may gain personal autonomy but lose collective responsibility. That can create fragmentation, conflict, inequality inside the community itself. The fictional Rumah Adat system prevents this through collective plan ownership of land. Major decisions are also guided by elders who prioritize long-term community welfare rather than short-term personal profit. If rapid reforms introduce unrestricted individual ownership, and encourage mass urban migration, the Kairan community could experience widening wealth gaps, weakened village structures, and the gradual loss of ancestral land. Our third argument is that slowing progress is sometimes necessary to ensure healthier and more sustainable change. Our claim is that not all progress should happen as quickly as possible. Many societies that industrialize rapidly now struggle with social isolation, such as Japan and South Korea, with intense pressure to adapt quickly to competitive modern systems has contributed to growing mental health concerns and weakening community connection. The Rumah Adat system offers a better model of transition. It does not permanently block young people from education or employment. It simply requires them to first understand the community in which they came from. That 1-year apprenticeship gives young people a foundation so that when they enter the wider world, they do so with identity, discipline, and a sense of responsibility. Therefore, our team believes that preserving cultural traditions is not anti-progress. Rather, it ensures that progress does not destroy identity, history, and social unity in the process. Because once a culture disappears, modernization also can never bring it back. Thank you.